So I remember I was working for this nonprofit, and in this nonprofit, I would have to go and pick up the teenagers and take them to work on like building up houses and things of that nature. It was dope. So for weeks at a time, the first kid that I would pick up on my route, always he pretended like he ain't like me, right? But he always sat right next to me, even though it's all these seats in the back, right? So boom, he comes in, he gets in the van, and he always have his music playing on his phone loud, and it's like 6 in the morning, so it's just like kind of annoying. And I'm like, every time I seen him, I be like, hey man, where your headphones at? And Mr. Mike, I ain't got them. So I didn't bother him. That's his music. Enjoy, bro. Whatever gets you through the day. But then one day I looked at him and I was like, is that what's on your slow music playlist? Like, he like, what you mean? I'm like, if you had a date with a young lady that you like, and you wanted to impress her with like an evening, you got your job, you invite her over, like, you don't play that, do you? He like, man, I got all type of slow music. I'm like, so what's on your playlist? Long story short, it was a bunch of still loud music, that just wasn't, what where I was going with the conversation. So yeah, I told him, I'm like, hey man, that music. It's not good for you to like listen to all the time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't consume it every day, every morning, or you gonna start feeling like that. You like, Mr. Mike, man, you just old school. I'm like, yeah, not as old as you, like, in your mind I am though. Like, yeah, I'm older than you, but like 15 years ago I was like a teenager. So I'm like not that old. But that's not the point. The point is, bruh, I was like, say for instance, you eat McDonald's every single day. You're like, yeah, I like McDonald's. All right, so if you eat McDonald's every single day, how you think you gonna feel? He like, man, that food they really ain't good for you. You shouldn't eat it every day. You probably end up getting fat and depressed. I was like, exactly. So same goes for everything else. If you listening, that's why I asked you if you had a variety of music, and that's why I like growing up in the time period I grew up in, because I had all the genres. We had Mary J. Blige, we had Sean Paul with the reggae, we had Eminem and them, and 50 Cent, and just it was so many different genres. Even if you was into Christian music, it was great Christian music. We still had like a lot of the older R&B artists, Tyrese and Genuine and all of that. So like, it wasn't as this one vibrational feeling,